Taurus, how you doing? Welcome to your Astroflower reading. This is going to be a reading going from the 11th through to the 17th of September. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you have a lovely reading. So let's just jump straight in here and see what's going on. Overall energies, the Hierophant. Some of you could well be getting married. That could be on the card here. Getting in tune with someone else. There's also a case of learning a lot, basically. Learning energy is trying to teach you something. The overall energy is trying to teach you something here. And it's marrying things in life. Now, we saw that in your energy, your chakra and aura reading on this channel. Work and play ethic, which, you know, is a repeating thing for Taurus. You know, sometimes when you're working, you're really working. You just don't stop. And I think the overall energy here is trying to encourage you to get back into alignment with the fact that that work, either you work to live or you live to work. If you really enjoy what you're doing, if you're loving what you're doing, then obviously you live to work. You know, if you want to do a lot of activities in your life, yes, you're going to have to work, but then you would work in order to do those activities, to live, basically. So here I think the overall energy is trying to teach you this, trying to teach you or help you to, you know, bring things back into a sort of harmony, basically. Let's just see what's going on with your relationship side, on your karmic message on that side. You've got the Queen of Wands, enjoying the moment. And I think this is where this is bringing things back into balance. There's going to be little things that's going to turn up that's going to encourage you to sort of explore your passions within your relationships, within your fun, within your spirit as well. Because this is, I call it the relationship side of the Astroflower, but it's also to do with your spirit as well. And this is, I think, here is understanding when your spirit just turns up and goes, come on, let's play. You know, like a dog, you know, and kind of like grabs the ball and sort of kind of goes, yeah, come on, let's play. Or when you walk past a cat and they just sort of like stretch out their paw and go, come on, let's play. And I think that's what your karmic message here is within your relationships, within your spirit, within sort of your personal life, basically. Learning how to sort of like, or not learning, just allowing those moments of stupidity and fun. Look at that, lovers. Now this is what the universe is influencing you. This is also about unification as well. Unification of yourself, you know, falling in love with yourself. But also I think it's, the universe is encouraging you to just be in love. Even if you're with someone, you know, we just fall back in love with that person, you know, or if you're looking for someone, this is what, you know, the energy is obviously trying to create. Not only with the Hierophant, but also with the Lovers card. And if your karmic message is to enjoy the moment, that's when you're going to spark that initial sort of contact with another person. So yeah, it looks really good on that sort of front. Let's just see how your guides are influencing the past towards your future, connecting your past to your future. Look at that, you get the King of Cups. How amazing is that? It's. I think over the past month, 2 months, and etc. You have sort of owned your relationship. You know, owned your energy, owned your emotions and stuff like that. You've really, you've stepped up to the plate, as it were, in that regard. And I think it comes from a really beautiful place, in a very calm place, a very sincere place, you know. And I think that's what reflects there in the King of Cups. It's given you a certain balance and harmony within your spirit when you so allow it to be. And this allows you to have plain sailing within your relationships, within the people that are around you. You know, for things to be very clear, very straightforward emotionally. And that's where you've come from. Where are you going to? What are you bringing into it? The Tower. Wow. I haven't seen the Tower for a long time, actually, to be honest. It's the first time I've seen it. It must have been about sort of 2 or 3 weeks. So a Tower moment, is this what you're bringing in? I suppose there's a possibility that you're bringing it in because of that work play ethic. That's a possibility. You know, if you're going to ignore those moments where your spirit just comes up and sort of says, come on, let's play, then it's a possibility, yeah, that you may be bringing in a tower moment. I get more of a declaration of love. And it could be like that someone's offering themselves to marry you, or to go into a relationship with you, or to move in with you, or something like that. It's much more emotional than anything else, than physical, I think. But there's some sort of thing that it seems like there's sort of like information that comes up. So someone says something, or it's like someone turns down and sort of says, yeah, June, or she really likes you, or Dave's got his eye on you, and it's whatever it is. It's like, it's that sort of information that's kind of like, really? Oh my God. That sort of thing. Which could be a bit of a tower moment. So I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. It's only a bad thing if you're going to ignore your energies. If you're too caught up in your workspace and not giving your personal relationship and your emotions around you the space, then it's going to be difficult. What's the overall outcome? Judgment. To your calling, your righteous path. This is where spirit is really calling you. This is what I've been saying here. If you listen to your spirit, you're going to find that path. You're going to find that righteous path. You're going to find that path that you're supposed to be on in regards to your relationships. And you're going to really, although I said you stepped up to the plate here, and I think you stepped up to the plate within you. Now, with this card here, what you're going to is stepping up to the plate in regards to the rest of the world, in the world that is around you. And I think it is a bit of a tower moment, but it's not a bad tower moment. The tower is also about sort of like dispelling old hierarchy and old belief systems and stuff like that, and just clearing a bit of space so you can see the world clearly and see your path clearly. And there is a bit of that in there, I think, more than anything else, especially with the Hierophant and the Lovers in there. There is no doubt about it. Let's just see what's going on your financial sort of side. Your karmic path here is to realise something that's dead, done and over with. So obviously, if you've got the possibilities of one or two career paths, or there's part of your business that you kind of like, you really enjoyed creating and everything like that, but it's not bringing in the cash. It's something like that. And then like one of these, if you want to follow your career, you've got to move from the company that you really love being in into another company, and just realise that something's, I don't get it like it's been a nasty finish more than anything else. I just think it causes you pain. To let go of part of your business that you like doing because it's just not bringing in the right amount of money, or it's not paying your bills, as it were, or you're having to change job from something that you might have enjoyed, or a company that you might have been with. But you've got to realise that if you want to follow your career path, that's what you've got to do. What's the universe trying to offer you into here? New opportunities, celebration, I think. And I think there is a major step forward for you. And I think in order to do that step forward, you've got to realise that something is no longer bringing in or doing the business, basically. And this is connecting. The universe is trying to help you to connect with other people. I think what the universe is trying to do is lift your head up so you see clearly. I can see clearly now, the rain has gone. That's basically it, isn't it? And you've got an opportunity here, basically, to see around you and connect with the other people that are around you, so you can let go of certain part of your business and certain part of your career path and move on to something else. And what's the past? I think that's what you got to let go of. It's in the past. This is the petal that connects the past to the future. there's something that kept repeating itself, if there's something that's sort of like a problem that kept coming up in your financial world, you know, that's what you've got to let go of. You know, and it causes enormous amounts of stress and strains, basically. What's your future? You know, this is what you're working towards. Good, hard work. Good, clear work, and good, honest work. And with that, you're going to connect with other people that are around you who do the same, basically. And you're bringing them into you. And so is the universe. You know, these are the two cars that are really bringing things in. These are the two cars that are concerned about the past. You're going from that to that, basically. You know. So you're obviously heading in the right direction. But I think there is something you just need to realise that you need to let go of. I think you probably know it as well already. What's the overall outcome? 5 of Cups. You need to stop beating yourself up about something, I think. Or beating yourself too hard to work too hard. I think this comes back to that work and play ethic. And I think this is maybe what you need to let go of. Let go of the idea of working, because that's what that card's all about. It's really good work, yeah, understandable. But there is a balance that needs to be had. And I think if you're, there's a certain aspect that, you can work too much and you lose contact with your relationships. That is a very possibility on that side. But here, I think more than anything else, is the fact that you are actually choosing those 2 cups there. You're walking away from those 3 cups there because the universe is replacing them with something new. And you're moving ahead. You're going to a new job. You're going to a new part of your business. Whatever it is, it's definitely touching you emotionally, I think, this change that you're going through. It's touching you emotionally. So anyway, thank you very much for being here. I really do appreciate it. We're going to clarify with the Light Seers cards. I did do the energy update on my sister channel, Cymatic TV. You'll find that linked in the description below. There's also links to emails for workshops and private readings and stuff like that. So, I can see you there for that. Yeah, you've also had your chakra and your aura reading out on our channel as well. So, thank you very much for being here, by the way. Much appreciated. Let's just see what's going on for you here. The Hierophant is got the Ace of Swords. I think the lesson that I say it's a lesson. It is a lesson. An understanding, that's more of it, okay? The understanding that the overall energy is bringing you here is a very valuable one. It gives you a very clear vision of how you should take things forward. So I would be very attentive to not only, the energy in your spirit, in you, but I would also be very attentive to all the energies that are around you as well. And what's influencing you, basically. And it could be as simple as someone next to you in the traffic jam singing in their car. It could be as simple as that. It's just observation of life. And I think it's going to give you that sense of kind of going, I know how to win now. I think that's what the overall energy is bringing into you. With the Queen of Wands, you get the Page of Wands. Exploring the idea of your passions. This is, when it comes up in you, like that cat or that dog that just wants to play, I would go and play. If I was you, I would explore that energy enormously. I think it's going to bring on a really beautiful Tower moment. The Lovers. What we got going on in the Lovers, this is what the universe is trying to influence you with. Queen of Swords. They're helping you. I think the universe here is this Lovers card. I think this is also falling in love with yourself more than anything else, really, to be honest. For some of you, it will be meeting that person. and choosing a direction, basically. So if you're choosing it within your spirit, you're choosing to follow those moments of energy that just come up, that kind of go, yes, let's play. Because the Queen of Swords has actually, she's not just followed the path, she's also chosen the path. And she's chosen it because she has control over her emotions, with that little heart there that's down in the corner, which you can well see. And I think this is where the universe is sort of saying, choose your path, engage yourself. I think that's really important this week, to engage yourself into your joyous part of your spirit and what have you. I think it's really good. I'm going to have to shuffle the pack differently. It's just a little bit humid today, and they're getting into the cards, and I don't want that. So I just need to, bring them through. Okay, I do shuffle all my cards before each reading loads. But anyway, Page of Wands. So now you got the, oh, this is amazing. Now you got the Page of Wands. It's Knight of Wands. Sorry. You've had the Page of Wands. You've got the Queen of Wands. Now you've got the Knight of Wands. This is where you have, as I say, you've come from a very honest place. I think you come from a great place. I think you've done a lot of work on yourself. That's really good. And now, what it's projecting you into, it's projecting you into that social aspect of yourself that is really fiery, really good, really on the ball, really present. And I think that's coming out in you now. And that's what's been driving you in the past. And I would encourage it still. I really would. And it's a case of now sort of seeing how your passions go and sit in with the world that is around you. Look at this. Queen of Cups. From the past you got the King of Cups, now you got the Queen of Cups. With that Tower moment. So this is making me go more towards the idea that either, there's some sort of information that's coming through, or understanding about a situation where it brings you into alignment with another person who corresponds totally with you. And they could be a water sign, very easily. It could be a water sign, and it could be, say, like, it could be a water sign. There is a lot of fire in there as well, so it could be a fire sign. It's a fire and water, basically. We'll just go for that, fire and water, but there seems to be some sort of divine counterpart going on here, or you're growing into the ultimate example of yourself, with that Queen of Cups. There's like a realization on that section there, on that tower, which then brings in a lot of dreams and aspirations. That's where this comes up with the Judgment card. So you're now sort of judging the situation, and you're really heading towards your dreams, your ambitions, your goals within your relationships. And it seems like there's, it could be a marriage, could be a moving in with someone, could be a declaration. It's not really a communication card here, but I think it's more of a realization in you. I think you realize you're in love this week. That's, before all of the whole thing goes, it's just like kind of going, do you know what? I think that person there, that sort of thing. Let's see what goes on your financial side. On the Ten of Swords, you got the Magician. Did you bring this sort of ending about? I hope you did, because obviously that's what it's been causing you. And you've been a bit ingenious in order to bring this about. A situation that was just a bit of a nightmare for you within your financial world, within your work, within your projects, all of those sort of things. You have, because you're manifesting something, I think you want to move on. I think you want to take it to the next level. Yeah, and the Three of Cups here, you get the Six of Swords. Now this is a rite of passage. This is almost as if like the universe is sort of like helping you out here. And why is it helping you out? Because they know that's coming. That Three of Swords, that you've got to walk away from something that you hold or you cherish dear to you. You know, it might be a house that you love, or something like that. That you've got to move jobs, so you've got to move house and stuff like that. But whatever it is, it's, you know, the universe understands, energy understands, and it's giving you that rite of passage. So I would trust in it. Just concentrate on the good work, on the good quality work that you do, and I think you're going to come out of this fine. Seven of Cups, evident path, basically. You know, there's only one cup there that's giving out water here, emotionally fulfilling, and it is that is the evident path for you to follow, and that's what you're walking. So you're walking away from, you know, something in the past that just keeps repeating itself. There's a pain in the backside, you know, and now you're walking away. It could be like, say, like you own a shop, and you're, you know, over the past sort of 3 or 4 years, you constantly have people come in and stealing, and, you know, you just kind of go, well, I'm going to give up in this area here. I'm going to close my shop. I've been in here for 10, 15, 20, 30 years, or whatever it is. I'm kind of going, oh, you know, it's a shame, but I've got to move on. And that's where you're moving to. I think this is really good for you, actually. There seems to be some sort of major transition that you're going through. And it is walking away as well from something that has caused you a lot of stress. And it's not easy to do within the business world, within your job or within your business or within your projects. It's not easy to do. But there's something that's coming along, and I think maybe it's a case of where you've done some good, excellent work. Something's coming in with an offering that's recognizing that good quality work that you've done, basically. Let's just see what's going on with the Five of Cups. You get the Queen of Wands. You had the Queen of Wands down there. It's come across this section here. The marrying of one side to the other. As I said, getting in harmony with yourself and seeing things absolutely clearly. Feel like you're winning. And I think this is it. Both sides are becoming intertwined. And following your passion. It might be a case here that, let's just say, you know, you have a situation in your relationship where your partner has turned around and said, look, I've been offered this job miles away. And that means you've got to follow them. And it comes from a very passionate part of life. And I think it's good for you. I think it's like, you know, if that's the case for whoever it is, I think it's a good scenario. I think it makes a good sense for you in your financial side, I'm talking here. I think it creates a momentum and a vibration that helps you to work a lot more clearly and cleanly with yourself. And drives a new passion, and there's a new opportunity coming in here through the good quality work. There you go, Taurus. Thank you very much for being here with us. I do appreciate your support, appreciate everything you do in the way of showing that support through YouTube. Really do appreciate it. Hope you got the best out of these readings. Yeah, you know, we've got the chakra readings, the aura readings, my sister channel, Cymatic TV, where we do everything energy as well, and all of that malarkey. In the meantime, I will see you soon, and don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.